Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So something I spoke about in one of my previous videos was the fact that I am running my first in-person seminar. So myself, Em and Tayah, who are two of my coaches that work for us at the PT Centre and have for a long time, ever since we opened, we are running our first in-person seminar, which is just wild, wild, wild. And what that will look like is we will have other coaches here in front of us and we will be educating them on what we believe to be the foundations of female coaching. So for those who don't know, this is the PT Centre. So I am the co-owner along with my partner Kurt, and we are a women's strength training gym. So we have two locations. So this is our Beresfield location, and then we have a location in Katara, so in a city called Newcastle in Australia. And one of our biggest missions is to change the way that women perceive health and fitness and show them that it doesn't need to be this restrictive overtraining, training from a place of punishment way of life. And we do that very successfully through our education with our members, in our conversations with our clients face to face, but now to be able to pass that on to other coaches and then they will pass that on to their female clients is just the coolest thing ever. And I already know it's going to be like one of the biggest highlights of my year and career to date. So I'm beyond excited. I actually not weirdly, but I feel like a lot of people have a fear of public speaking, but I love public speaking. Not to say that I don't get like disgustingly nervous, but I really like it. It's something that I want to do more of. So yeah, I'm really excited. So Tayah and I started speaking about this well over a year ago, and we were like, gosh, it'd be cool to do our own seminars. Because we have attended a couple of seminars together through other coaches, and we are constantly educating ourselves and upskilling and, you know, learning more about our field. So it was kind of just like a conversation first. And then over the past year, we've had multiple meetings where we've kind of spoken about, okay, like what do we want to teach? And then we would each go off separately and, you know, come back, each go off separately, write some content, and then we would come together and be like, okay, this is what I've got, this is what I've got. And then we broke it down, and we knew that it wanted to be about training women because that's what we all specialize in. That's what, you know, our businesses are. And so we decided that that's what it's going to be about, you know, what we perceive to be the foundations of training women. And then we kind of spoke about, you know, what is our strong points as a coach, and then we broke it down into certain topics. And so yeah, it was a lot of back and forth. It's definitely taken some time to get all the content, and we're still working on it now, even though it's a couple of days out. So I'm really confident that it's all going to come together well. I think we have put so much work into the content. It's what we teach every single day. It's not like we're trying to teach something foreign that we've only just learnt. You know, we do this every single day with our clients, within our businesses. So I know that it will come together really well. So this is where we will be hosting it. So our Beresfield gym is a lot bigger than our Katara gym, and probably definitely more aesthetic. So we decided on here. So probably just we've decided that we'll kind of stand there, and we'll have everyone like chairs along here, and then we'll do like our practical work along like these squat racks. So we are going to get them to do a little bit of practice, so it's not just us standing and talking forever.
Back in Sydney, so this has always been something that Steph has drilled into us as coaches and is important to not only implement in your own training but into your clients. So taking into consideration what do they have going on in the year. They might be getting married, they might be going overseas, they might have something specific that they're working towards. What are their goals, both short term and long term? And what do you believe they need to do in order to achieve their goals? So of course not one program can do it all, so we'd really like to focus on certain things in certain training programs.
Beautiful. Rotation, which is a bit of a hard one. Yeah, this last one, yeah, good. Any other? Beautiful. Nailed it. So this will be in your workbooks, it's something you can refer to, but it's also, you can literally just look it up, like list of hip dominant movements. Here are some examples. So when we are programming, if you're writing a program, you can refer back to something like this and be like, okay, cool, I need to find a hip dominant movement, have a look at this. But basically, when you are creating a program, you're plucking out, 1 to 5 of each movement pattern.
Some common issues that we see and some things that you can probably troubleshoot for your client. So, common issues we see with squats, and spoke about it briefly before, the incorrect breathing and bracing. So generally a lot of the clients just don't know when they should be breathing. They might be not even taking a breath sometimes when they're doing their squat. So we want to make sure that they understand that for every single rep they want to take that breath, that brace, and how we sort of cue our clients to brace is trying to think about if someone's going to punch you in the stomach, okay? So it's not just about taking a big belly breath, it's about how are you going to feel when you literally are going to get punched in the stomach, okay? That's what they want to replicate, right? So it lands really well. Making sure that they are holding that brace through the whole rep, okay? So deep breath at the top, going down with the squat, breathing out when you're close to the top, and resetting, okay? After that, we've got feet rolling in or driving the knees out and forgetting about the feet. So a common cue is drive the knees out, but if we aren't thinking about our feet, then we're quite unstable, okay? So one thing I really look at with my clients is looking at how their feet are sort of sitting within the squat. Are they sitting with their feet rolled in like this? Maybe they have quite flat feet, okay? So what I would say to them is think about spreading the floor or driving your feet out. You could think like there's a piece of paper underneath your feet, you're trying to rip it apart, okay? Because whatever follows from the feet is going to travel up to your knees, okay? Bobbing the squat is definitely a common one, so just try getting the bottom of the squat and hoping for the best. How many people do that? So many people, right? So with that, definitely adding tempo is going to help. So creating that tension through the whole movement, because getting to the bottom of that squat and then trying to generate the force to drive up is going to be so much harder. So it's really great, especially with beginner clients, is doing some tempo stuff. So again, they can focus on that mind to muscle connection, keep their stability there. Ankle mobility is probably a really big one as well. So with that, you may be finding that they can't quite get deep enough in the squat. And again, everyone's squat is going to look different.